Welcome back. When we're talking style, we must be talking to our stylist to the stars, Bruce Craig. And today we're not just talking fashion, we're talking couture fashion. And of course, Bruce he's dressing me. I love that.
Yes, isn't
I
that
have
fabulous?
my own couture designer. This is gorgeous.
Isn't that stunning?
Well, let's start with what I've got on here. This is a watch.
Isn't that wonderful? That watch is by Chasen, and the thing that's so wonderful today, as you see, is we're going past the gold and the silver and the chrome, hardware. How wonderful in the summer to have one fantastic accessory. A couple of diamonds don't hurt. A couple.
I love that. A couple of diamonds don't hurt.
A touch of bling, remember?
That touch of bling. Let's start with that touch of bling. With some other watches you have here. Those are lovely.
The watches, again, our one has got a heart shape, and one I believe is a little on the octagonal side. The wonderful thing again is that you can change the scarf. You can make it from the silver to the copper according to what you're wearing to embellish the fashion that you've got on for the day.
These are absolutely lovely, and they're see-through. Is there any specific kind of clothing you'd wear that with?
Well, you know what, Gail? If you pick up like one of those or the whole piece, and you could feel the glass actually, and you could see that it's very cool to the touch.
It is.
And it's called Yummy Glass, and it's by, of course, the island of Murano. But it's a new inspiration of that old Venetian glass.
All right.
So here's these wonderful, the cool colors you can't beat in the summertime. I also think that things in the summer should be somewhat translucent.
Oh.
Because it gives you a very cool look, a very, even though it's 130 degrees, you're still coping.
Yes, it is.
Kind of.
It is a little warm. And now you brought some lovely necklaces that also have that glass
Yes, and there's that same glass inspiration. Again, the blue is so cool to look at. I mean, the camera is doing such a wonderful job. The heart shape, of course, you can never go wrong. But they're always inspiration of nature. Here again is the beautiful green, the circle. They're all very basic elements that really have a lot of power to them.
And the one next to it is absolutely
Isn't
lovely.
that exquisite? I mean, they're all, one is more beautiful than the next. And again, it's another takeoff where it doesn't have to be, diamonds and emeralds and all those precious stones. It could be a beautiful cut of glass.
Well, we have to get to the models because the models have some stuff on, because you got to accessorize things.
Well,
and let's start with our first model here. What a cute little dress she has on.
Well, Gail, let's talk about this. The thing that Una Bella is trying to show here is that even though these dresses are couture, it's for the everyday lady. So you can be wearing these fantastic fashions, and you could be in the store, you can go shopping, you can go to the movies, and still look lovely.
That is lovely.
I come from the old school, and I fell in love with this boutique because, as you see in the beautiful, I love the back just as beautiful as the front. And that's why I love to bring on these lovely ladies, like this one in particular, because you could see that beautiful line.
Yes.
And of course, the inspiration today is a takeoff of that tie-dye silk. And the beautiful embellishment around her neck.
That's not like the tie-dye I saw back in Berkeley when I was in college. Thank you very much.
No, we've come a long way.
Yes, we have.
But, again, that I'd like to show is that dress, or that inspiration, was called a bubble dress. And it's by a designer, by Single. However, the celebrities are endless. They're Jennifer Lopez, Jessica Alba, and on and on and on and on. So everybody is into not so much the accessory, but the dress. It used to be the dress and then the accessory. We've done a little flip-flop. Here again is another lovely, lovely model.
Oh, I love the color.
All right, the model is wearing a summer dress by Yana K. Couture. And of course, the beautiful thing about this dress is the color, like you said. The very takeoff as Madonna has made so famous, about these dresses that look like lingerie. I mean, here's a perfect, lovely lady in a dress like that.
It's got lace on the shoulders.
Absolutely. So the shoulder is lovely. You just don't need more, on a dress to make that so beautiful for the summer.
And you put hot pink shoes with that.
You can't beat that, right? I mean, that's divine. I mean, that glass just makes enough of a kick. It just does. And she looks lovely in it.
I could just see my sister stealing those out of my closet. Thank you so much. Now, when you go out, you got to have a purse and some belts. Let's start with the purses.
Because
I love those. I love these, Bruce. Especially, I got to take this one home.
Well, I would love for you to do that.
Can I just feel it? 'Cause
Yes,
it's leather.
definitely.
It's leather. Who's this by?
Well, these particular bags, and I'm going to blow this one big time. I'm not sure who that's by. Okay. However, the
Peter Kent.
There you go. I didn't realize that was because the one in the front is also Peter Kent, and it's a little bit of different, and that's why it took me. The one in the front, that bag happens to be owned by Laura Bush.
Really?
Okay, so that's a bag that she made very famous.
So it's a first lady bag.
There you go. And of course the hardware is what everybody's showing today.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, and the wonderful handle. And of course, you know, that Louis Vuitton inspiration where it's a duffel but cushy.
And I love the yellow bag, but you have some belts too, and I love that brown.
That brown and the black combination, and also the white with a little bit of silver, is all you really need. And they, of course, come from London. So you've got a tapestry of things coming from all over the world. This is another bag, which is the only one of its kind, and she happens to have that in her shop in North America.
This is wonderful.
All right, and that's really divine because
Ladies, think of this as an investment. It's the only one. It's
that's
like an
exactly
art project.
right.
It's like art. Just put it on the wall.
Exactly, and that lasts forever. I mean, you know, even with Linda going on the bus, if I was going to be on a bus, that's the bag I'd have to have if I was riding on it.
I would take this bag on a bus.
I would in a moment. I'd get a seat, that's for sure.
You know what I wouldn't wear on the bus? I'd wear this out for a fun night.
Here we go.
This dress,
Is that
I love
divine?
that electric blue.
Is that divine? All right, now this model is wearing an asymmetrical dress, again by Yana K. Couture. And of course, the idea of this wonderful inspiration is that you could wear this kind of couture on an everyday situation, whether you're going from daytime or into the evening.
You would wear that to work, Bruce.
Well,
what kind of work would I be?
There's work and then there's work. You know what a great day in the office you'd have if you wore a dress like that.
Everybody would notice you.
That's for sure. The color is sensational. The ruching of the collar, the little bit of embellishment, you just can't go wrong. That color is just unreal.
And you have a couple more dresses over here too.
Yes, let's show the one, of course, on the very right. I happen to be, again, I keep on saying it over and over and over, but I am from the old school, and I think when it's daytime and you want to touch a formal, there's nothing better than black. And again, the dresses today are showing less shoulder. They're showing very high on the bottom. A little bubble has been the new look on the hemline, or almost a lingerie feeling. So it's very unconstructed looking. However, she's made it a touch bit more formal by giving it a little bit of form. The line around the neck, the white bow is just divine.
I like that.
Now, the one that's next to it is called an origami dress. And it's origami, and I don't know if the light can pick it up or the camera as well, but this dress also is in the possession of Halle Berry.
Ah.
All right, and there we go. There you see that beautiful ruching or origami, the feeling. There's a little bit on the shoulder straps that go around. So it just works beautifully. And again, you don't need anything to look divine on a hot summer day than these particular dresses from Una Bella.
Una Bella, I have to tell you, I'm in love with the dresses and the bags and that leather belt. That's mine.
There you go. And that watch you got on.
Oh, I know. I know I have to give it back. Thank you so much,
My
Bruce.
pleasure,
Once
Gail.
again, you brought fabulous stuff, including that red bag.
There
Who
you
doesn't
go.
like? You got to have a red handbag. If you saw a bag in the store, you go back and get that, or get this one. And if you want more information about Una Bella Boutique, just check our website out at azfamily.com/yourlife or dial our hotline.